friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and GodTube, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Lenny Kravitz opens up about 9 years of celibacy and his profound experience with God. Written by Mel Johnson, read by Julie Provost. Considering the morals in Hollywood, you may not expect Lenny Kravitz and celibacy to go hand in hand. However, after facing some hard truths about himself, the rocker decided to make major changes to his lifestyle, saying it's a spiritual thing. Born to a Christian mother and an Ukrainian Jewish father, Lenny Kravitz actually didn't grow up in a very religious home. However, when he landed in an infirmary as a child, he met another young boy who began talking to him about Jesus. The faith-filled conversation led to an incredibly deep moment in which Lenny experienced God like never before. It was something Lenny Kravitz never forgot for the rest of his life and played a role in his later commitment to celibacy. After his encounter with Jesus, Lenny started attending church. But just because Lenny found faith, it didn't mean he lived a perfect life. Lenny Kravitz married Lisa Bonet in 1987, but the two later divorced in 1993. Following his failed marriage, Lenny made headlines for various romantic conquests, including a brief engagement to actress Nicole Kidman. However, Lenny felt guilt over his worldly treatment of sex and romance, recognizing his actions didn't line up with his Christian beliefs, and that, combined with a defining moment from his past, caused the rocker to have a change of heart. Lenny had a difficult relationship with his father, Cy Kravitz, and things became even more tense when Lenny uncovered his father's adulterous ways. I brought it into the light, he said. It was quite intense and heartbreaking. However, Cy's response when Lenny's mother asked him what he had to say to his son haunted the singer for years. Rather than explain himself or apologize, Cy looked Lenny in the eyes and said, "You'll do it too." He became right, Lenny said, of the time following his divorce from Lisa Bonet. After the marriage, I became more like him. I was becoming a player. I didn't like it. I didn't want to be that guy, so I had to tackle that, and it took years. Faced with the realization that his worldly desires were leading him astray, Lenny decided it was time to change his ways. For Lenny Kravitz, celibacy didn't come easily or go smoothly at first. It took years to get it right, he explained, to actually do it and really try to walk the walk and not just talk it. But after another casual, intimate encounter, Lenny finally made a vow to both God and himself, one he's been determined to maintain ever since. I remember waking up in the morning thinking, "What am I doing?" the singer recalled of the day he truly committed to celibacy. And that morning, I was just talking to God, as I do, and I said, "You gotta help me stop this. I just really want to stop this." And that was the day it changed. For Lenny Kravitz, celibacy is a way of honoring his faith. It's a spiritual thing, he explained. The commitment Lenny made has been both challenging and rewarding. It's not like it's not important. I think sex and intimacy and all that is very important, he said. It's just that I'm going to do it with my wife and not everybody else. Nearly a decade after making his celibacy vow, the 60-year-old had kept his promise to abstain from sex. In today's world, that's truly inspiring to see. Baby boy born with extra skin shocked doctors, but just wait until you see him today. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Julie Provost. A tragedy became a story of miracles about a baby born with extra skin that shocked the doctors. Wait until you see him today. Tom Tennant's story is one of faith, resilience, and the power of love. Born with enough skin to cover a 5-year-old child, Tom's arrival into the world in 1993 stunned everyone, including medical experts who have never encountered such a case. His parents, Jeff and Debbie Tennant, faced uncertainty and fear upon seeing their son for the first time. But their love and determination prevailed. When he came out, I was quite a bit shocked. I didn't think a human or a little baby could ever look like that, recalled Tom's dad, Jeff Tennant. In the face of medical mystery and uncertainty, the Tennant family embarked on a journey that would test their strength and faith. Tom's condition baffled doctors, leaving them with no treatment or cure. He was considered to be the only child in the world with this condition. However, amidst the unknown, the family found solace in their belief that what was meant to be would be, and they chose to embrace their son wholeheartedly. Yet, Tom Tennant's life whispers a profound truth into the depths of our souls. We are all uniquely crafted masterpieces of God's design. Despite the striking differences that set Tom apart, his journey echoes the gentle melody of our shared humanity. As Tom grew, so did the challenges he faced. Taunts from peers could have dampened his spirit, but Tom remained resilient, guided by an unwavering sense of self-worth and love instilled by his family. His infectious smile and kind heart endeared him to many, proving that true beauty lies not in appearance, but in the depth of one character. Tom's story is a tender reminder that true beauty transcends the surface in a world often fixated on superficial distinctions. In the quiet whispers of our hearts, we discover the sacred truth that binds us all together, uniting us in our shared journey of love and grace. Throughout the years, Tom's story captured the hearts of many, with documentaries shedding light on this remarkable journey. Yet beyond the spotlight, Tom's life continued with quiet dignity. His Facebook profile offers glimpses into his life, revealing a man who has found love and happiness in the simplest moments. As a young 11-year-old boy, he didn't see himself differently than his peers. In fact, when he looked in the mirror, he didn't see his condition. "I see a kind, loving person," he says. He's more concerned about scoring goals in soccer than he is with his appearance. Now that he's older, he's grown into some of his extra skin. As his body takes up space in his skin, his story takes up space in our hearts. Tom's story reminds us that God works in mysterious ways, that even the most significant challenges can be overcome through faith and love. As we reflect on Tom's incredible journey, let us be reminded of the beauty of the human spirit and the boundless power of love. Tom's story shines as a beacon of hope in a world often marred by uncertainty and fear. It reminds us to embrace each day with gratitude, love, and ability to celebrate our uniqueness. Ephesians 2:10, "For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Jesus Christ, so we can do the good things He has planned for us long ago."
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.